Welcome to DC WIC, the District of Columbia's Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, or WIC, provides a variety of healthy, nutrient-rich foods to help meet the needs of moms and their young children. DC WIC also provides nutrition education, breastfeeding support, immunization assessment and screening, and healthcare and social service referrals. And through our Farmers Market Nutrition Program, moms and children over 1 can get fresh fruits and vegetables from farmers markets in the area from June through November. Pregnant women, postpartum, and breastfeeding mothers, infants, and children until their 5th birthday who meet WIC requirements are eligible to participate. WIC participants receive 2 kinds of checks: food instruments, which can be used for particular food items like low-fat milk, baby food, whole grain bread, or peanut butter, and cash value checks, which you can use to get WIC-approved fresh, frozen, and canned fruits and vegetables. When you visit your local WIC clinic, you'll receive 3 months' worth of checks. Your WIC checks go in this WIC participant folder, which includes a list of WIC-approved foods and a vendor list of all DC WIC authorized stores, which are located in the district and in Prince George's County, Maryland. You'll need to take the folder with you every time you go to the store to get WIC foods. You'll also get nutrition counseling, shopping tips, breastfeeding resources, and answers to any questions you have. Remember, we're here to help. Our website also has a lot of helpful information, including easy and healthy recipes to help you take advantage of the variety of WIC-eligible foods. So, once again, welcome to DC WIC. Every eligible member of your family gets checks created specifically for their needs. They come in 2 types: food instruments and cash value checks. Food instruments have a list of particular foods that you can get. For example, this one lets you get milk, cheese, eggs, juice, peanut butter, and bread. If your store offers a special, like buy one get one free, you qualify for the special free item. A WIC check can only be used once, so to get the most value, make sure to get everything listed, even if you don't need it at the moment. It never hurts to have food on your shelf or in your freezer. Cash value checks are for fresh, frozen, or canned fruits and vegetables. Almost all fresh fruits and vegetables are eligible, except white, red, or baking potatoes. Sweet potatoes are okay. Most frozen and canned fruits and vegetables also qualify, as long as they don't include added sugar, fats, oils, breading, herbs, or spices. Your cash value checks will pay for the total cost of the eligible fruits and vegetables, up to the amount shown on the check. If you go over, you can pay the extra amount with cash, SNAP EBT, or another form of payment. With cash value checks, you do get to take advantage of sale prices, so shop wisely to make your WIC dollars go farther. To make finding foods on your check easier, your WIC folder has a list of approved foods in every category, including brands and sizes. Also, you may find shelf tags showing which foods you can get with your checks. Food instruments and cash value checks can only be used during the dates printed on them. Be sure to bring the right ones to the store and make sure you use them by the last day on the check. If you have questions, ask the store manager or at the customer service desk. They're there to help you. When you're ready to go shopping with your WIC checks, it's good to plan ahead. With all your checks for the day's shopping and your WIC folder in front of you, make a list of what you plan to get. This makes shopping easier and helps get the most out of your WIC checks. Your children can help you choose the foods you're going to get. Involving your children with healthy food choices will help them start good habits for a lifetime. Make sure you have all the checks that you plan to use that day for yourself and each of your eligible children. You don't need to use all your checks on the same day, of course, so make a plan to get the best use out of them over the 30-day period. Check carefully that the date on each check is correct. Also, you need to take your WIC folder with you. It will help you make sure you have the right sizes and kinds of foods, so there won't be any confusion or difficulty at checkout. You'll also need your WIC folder because your name, participant number, and signature will already be on the signature page when you leave the WIC clinic. You'll need to sign each check at the checkout counter after the total amount has been written in. The signatures on the WIC folder and the check need to match, so be sure to sign them the same way. If someone is going to the store in your place, their signature must appear in one of the proxy boxes on the signature page. Remind them not to sign a check until the clerk has written the total amount on it and that their signature must match the one they wrote in the WIC folder. Be sure the store is one approved to provide WIC foods. They'll have a sign posted that says, "We accept DC WIC checks." As you go through the store, your checks, WIC folder, and shelf labels can help you get the right foods. WIC shelf labels come in different styles, so look at them carefully. Some are included on the price tag. Some are attached to the price tag. Some have a picture of the product, and some just say DC WIC. Shelf labels and products can move around in a busy store, so if the WIC label includes the name and size of the product, make sure it matches the actual product on the shelf. When shopping in DC WIC authorized stores in Maryland, be very careful reading the WIC shelf labels. Since the approved food lists for Maryland and the district are different, make sure you purchase only DC WIC approved foods with your WIC checks. Your WIC folder can help here. Check to see if the item is on the approved list. If you're not sure, don't be afraid to ask. Your store values your business and they're happy to help. Get your questions answered before you get to the checkout line, since delays at checkout are frustrating for you, the cashier, and everyone waiting in line. If there's confusion between the shelf labeling, your WIC folder, and your store staff's understanding, you can contact your local DC WIC clinic. As you shop, keep the items for each check separated in the cart. Each check has to be rung up separately, so keeping the food grouped by check will save you lots of time at checkout. If you plan to have a friend or relative shop for you as a proxy, it's a good idea to bring that person along on a shopping trip with you, especially if he or she isn't familiar with the store or the WIC program. Your help will make that first trip to the store as a proxy a lot easier. Most foods that you can get with WIC food instruments are easy to find. For instance, the right kind of milk is clearly stated on the food instrument and usually labeled in the refrigerator case. However, there are a few kinds of foods that our participants ask about: bread, cereal, and baby food. Let's take a look at each to answer the questions most people ask. First, there are lots of bread products on the shelves, but to be eligible, they have to be the right size. WIC only allows 16-ounce packages. Only 100% whole wheat bread is eligible. Eligible brands are in your WIC folder. Also, eligible breads may be labeled on the shelf. Finally, if you don't know, ask. Another thing to keep in mind if you already have bread at home, or if you're looking for more whole grain choices, you may want to get some of the other eligible foods. For instance, whole wheat or corn tortillas, brown rice, and oatmeal. Your WIC clinic and the DC WIC website have easy recipes to make these foods a part of your family's healthy diet. When you're getting cereal, the key is to get only eligible cereals and to get the most value by combining packages to come close to 36 ounces without going over. Your WIC folder and shelf labels should guide you toward eligible cereals. Cereals come in a variety of sizes, all measured by weight. Your food instrument may say that you can get up to 36 ounces in packages of at least 11 ounces each. So, if you bought 3 12-ounce packages, the total would equal 36 ounces, so that combination works. A 16-ounce and an 18-ounce package would be 34 ounces, which is also fine. But a 15-ounce and two 12-ounce packages would be 39 ounces, which is too much. Also, you can't combine the totals from more than one food instrument into a total amount of cereal. If you have two checks that each allow 36 ounces of cereal, you need to create two separate sets that each total 36 ounces or less. And don't forget to keep them separated by food instrument in your cart. If you're receiving formula, get the brand, type, and amount printed on your food instrument. For infant cereals, fruits, vegetables, and meats, the key is to get the right kind, size, and quantity. Your WIC folder has a simple list of what you can get and what you can't. Refer to the types and sizes on the shelf labels, the WIC folder, and the actual product labels to make sure you get exactly what you should. For example, this food instrument allows you 32 4-ounce jars of infant fruits and vegetables and 3 8-ounce boxes of infant cereal. Make sure the sizes match. WIC's cash value checks are a great way to enjoy the wide variety of delicious and healthy fruits and vegetables available at your store. The key to getting the most out of these checks is to use their entire cash value whenever possible, to take advantage of in-season and on-sale fruits and vegetables, and to be willing to try new foods. They come in several dollar amounts, so let's use a $10 voucher as an example. Say you want to get fresh strawberries, romaine lettuce, canned green beans, and frozen peas. When you get to the store, you notice that strawberries aren't on sale, but blueberries are half price, so you decide to get the blueberries instead. They come in a basket on sale for $1.80. A 3-head bag of romaine is $3.15. 2 cans of beans is $2.20, and the frozen peas are $1.85. So, by rounding, you can quickly estimate that the total is about $9. So you still have about $1 to work with. Peaches are $1.79 a pound, so half a pound would be under $1. Or you could pick up a box of frozen spinach for $1.19. That might put you over by a few cents, so be prepared to make up the difference with cash, SNAP EBT, or another form of payment. Make sure that the spinach you choose is eligible. For instance, frozen creamed spinach isn't WIC approved. And don't forget to keep the items for each cash value check separate in your cart. Explore the wide variety of delicious, easy, and healthy choices. Let your kids pick out a new fruit or vegetable. They're more likely to try it if they get to choose it at the store. If you have questions while you're at the store, don't forget to ask. WIC checks are real money, and your store manager values your business. At a well-managed store, every member of the staff will be ready and happy to help you. Our Farmers Market Nutrition Program provides special checks for moms and children over 1 year old. Use these checks to get delicious and healthy farm-fresh fruits and vegetables at approved vendors in farmers markets in and around the district. The program runs from June through November. You can learn more on our website or ask at your local WIC clinic. Check it out. Local farm produce is an experience every child should enjoy. If you've planned carefully, paid close attention, gotten answers to your questions, and separated your purchases properly while shopping, checkout should be an easy process. We recommend that you check out your WIC purchases first and then go on to other items you plan to buy with cash, SNAP EBT, or another form of payment. First, tell the cashier that you're using WIC checks. Then, group your purchases together for the first check and hand that check to the cashier. The cashier will check each item as it goes through the register. Once all the items are rung up, the cashier will check the date, and you or the cashier can write the total amount on the check. Then, you'll sign the check and hand it to the cashier along with the WIC folder with your signature facing out, so he or she can compare the signatures. Each check is a separate transaction, so repeat the process for every check you're using on that trip. Present the check and the items you are getting with it. After the cashier rings up the items and the total amount has been written in, you'll sign the check. If a particular item shows up on the cash register as ineligible, don't get angry or impatient, even if those around you do. Stay friendly and ask for help. Your cashier has a list of eligible foods for reference. It doesn't look like yours, but includes all the same eligible foods. When you're finished checking out, don't forget to take your WIC folder with you to use on your next shopping trip. Our goal at WIC is to help you learn good shopping and nutrition habits so you and your family can enjoy healthier and happier lives. As you use the program, learn to plan ahead and, when possible, use your WIC dollars to help stock your shelves and freezer with nutritious food so you'll always have healthy choices at mealtime and snack time. Include your children in meal planning and shopping so they'll learn healthy habits right from the start, from you. When your children learn to enjoy healthier foods when they're young, they'll carry those healthy habits with them their entire lives. Kids who eat healthy grow up to be healthier adults. And when your children pass their 5th birthday, be sure to continue including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and other healthy foods in all their meals. They'll do better in school, they'll be healthier, and someday they'll thank you for being such a great parent. Your DC WIC staff and the nutrition experts at your WIC clinic are ready to answer your questions and offer advice whenever you ask for it. DC WIC isn't just about food checks. We offer much, much more. Education, health referral services, counseling, and lots of helpful information. At WIC, we encourage and support breastfeeding because there is no healthier food for infants than their own mom's milk. We offer classes and counseling on breastfeeding. Moms who breastfeed get a larger food package from WIC and remain eligible for a longer period of time. Our website offers program and nutrition information, educational and health opportunities, and links to other resources. It even has directions to every DC WIC clinic and eligible farmers markets. Plus, there's a collection of quick, easy, and delicious recipes. We know this video won't answer all of your questions. Please ask any questions you have. The only reason we're here is to help and serve you. Your child has you, and you have DC WIC.